Hello guys, welcome back to another Next Level Lawn Care video. Today we are applying the second application of fertilizer to all these newly planted seeds. It's been about 21 days since we had germination, and N-Ext DIY recommends that at the 21-day post-germination mark that you apply the second round of fertilizer. So let's jump into it. So today we're going to continue the Green County Fertilizers line with the N-Ext DIY RGS, and since this is the second application, we're going to be adding the 901 Green Start. The RGS goes down at a rate of about 3 ounces per thousand, which obviously I don't have 1,000 here, so I've done the math on that, and it's about 2 milliliters of this for the 11 square feet I have here to cover. And then the Green Start says that this goes down at a rate of about 9 to 16 ounces per thousand. So we're going to go ahead and essentially, since this is 3 and that's 3 times as more, we'll do about 6 milliliters of this and 2 milliliters of that, if my math works out and that all makes sense to you guys. What I'm using to do that is basically just this syringe right here. It's got 2 milliliter increments on it. So I'll just go to the very first increment for the RGS, and then I'll do the 6 milliliters for the other one. And I've got this little hose on here to help me fill that up. And then I've just got about a gallon of water right here that I'm going to mix all this into, and then get it applied. So for this one, pull up. So I'm going to overfill it. Then I'm going to push that back down until I'm at my mark. Alright, right there. So that's the RGS. I'm going to go flush this with water, and I'll come back and we'll get this one in there. Alright, so now we're going to go 6 milliliters of the Green Start. First we gotta, and don't smell too bad. Right. You said I'm gonna overdraw it. Push that back out and push it down to about 6 milliliters. Okay, right there. And this will go in there. All right, so now that we've got that in there, we're going to give that a stir in just a second. But before we get there, I just wanted to go over a couple of quick little things and show you real quick how these are all doing. So they are all doing fairly well. There is one major issue, and some of the grass is starting to die in one of these. unfortunately. And I know exactly what it's from. If we look at the SS1000 turf type tall fescue, you see right in here, this grass in this little circle right here is all dying off. It's all wilting, it's nasty, it's not healthy. So, see if I can get a little more light over that, if you guys can see it a little better. So unfortunately, I know exactly what that's from, and it's dog pee. So Rye, he's been getting into these boxes out here. If I don't follow him outside every single time he goes out to go pee, probably 1 out of every 5 or 6 times I catch him trying to come over to these grass boxes, and a couple of times he has made it in here. So far, I think the only one he's been able to do damage to is that SS1000 tall fescue blend, but I think it's savable still. This RGS that I'm about to put into these has some humic in it, which is a very good product to treat pet spots with, as long as it hasn't completely died off yet. And it allows the grass, if I understand right, to absorb some of those nutrients, because basically urine is a form of nitrogen or a fertilizer of urea, and it's just very fast release, whereas the fertilizers and the nitrogens and stuff that we put on our lawns is more of a slow, controlled release. So with pets, it goes straight into the root system, and it's like a shock. It's essentially like burning the grass. So I'm hoping that getting some of this RGS in there will help kind of reverse the damage that's done. Only time will tell. We'll have to wait and see what happens with all of that. If not, otherwise, we can fix that spot later down the road with a little bit more seed. Also, I'm gonna try to make sure I get a little more water in that spot right there, just to help dilute some of that. So I think that happened last night, that he got in there and peed in it. And now it's the afternoon of the next day, and it's had a little while to sit in there. I should have checked it sooner, but it definitely smells like dog pee. So I know that that's what that is and what's causing that. So hopefully we'll get it all fixed. Let's get this fertilizer mixed up and put into these. Also, real quick, the GCI Turf Cool Blue is coming in pretty nicely. I don't know how well you can see some of those. I don't know how well you can see some of those, but they do look good, and I cannot wait for that to come in the rest of the way. So let's get this fertilizer on there real quick. All right, so we've got this all mixed up. Now we're just gonna water it in. Oh, not in that one actually. So the Scots, where's the Scots? So the Scots is right there, that doesn't get it. And then the SS1000. And the Grand Slam on the other side. And just like that, we are out. So we got all those fertilized and watered in basically at the same time by doing it with that watering jug. We got it diluted enough that it's not gonna cause any harm to the grass, and it should soak into the dirt there and give it the nutrients it's gonna need to be able to keep growing and developing its roots as these grass plants start to mature a little bit more and reach adulthood, I guess you could say. So, one more look. They are looking pretty good, pretty tasty. Tasty, I don't want to eat it, but I'm just saying they look pretty dang good. Right now, colors are still very uniform all the way across. There's no real standout as far as color. As far as feel, the bluegrasses and the ryegrasses are noticeably softer to the touch than the tall fescues are at this point already. And yeah, we'll keep going with these things and see what they turn into. Well, I almost forgot, we got to get some Milorganite down on the other two varieties that aren't following the N-Ext DIY program. So that's going to be the Ace High Traffic and the Scott's Kentucky Bluegrass blend. So let's do that real quick. So I've just got a bag of Milorganite here. This is the 640. And I'm just going to do this by hand real quick. Just going to do this by hand real quick. All right. So there we have it. We got all those fertilized and ready to go. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends, tell your neighbor about it, show your mom, show your dad. You know the drill. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.